Boom. Alright, what's up you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about how the second wave is officially upon us. Decentraland, our favorite metaverse in the crypto space, is on absolute fire right now. You guys, we've been waiting for this moment to come. We knew this breakout was on the horizon. I hope you were all appropriately positioned and well prepared. I trust most of you were. But even if you're still considering picking up some mana after the rally that we've seen over the past day or so, you guys know how the good old two-wave theory works. The first wave is exciting. It brings the attention. It brings in the volume. But the second wave is where the action really happens, and I think that there's still a lot of room to go. There's still a lot of rallying to be had in the second phase, the second wave of this rally, okay? So, good times, you guys. It's been a great week for the Waves fam, not only in the cryptocurrency portfolio, but in the stock markets as well. So cheers to you guys. I know we're all eating good this weekend, and at the end of the day, that's what really matters most. So before we go over the topics, you guys, I will ask you to please give the video a like if you're excited as I am. You can tell that I am pumped. I was pumped to make this video. I don't usually record videos on Fridays, but after seeing last night's price action, I had to bang this one out for you guys. So please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you don't give the video a like, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I've been trying to get to 50K for the past few months now. I'm like stagnating. So it would mean the world if you guys help me finally check off the 50K subs box on my bucket list. That would mean a lot as well. And let me know in the comments down below. Were you prepared? Are you excited for what's to come? And always love catching up with you guys in the comments. So I'll catch you downstairs. Let's go over some of these topics and then we'll dive in. You guys know the drill, okay? In front of us is TradingView. We are, of course, going to be taking a look at Decentraland or Mana on the charts today. Looking great, you guys. We're going to kick it off on the 15-minute candles. I want to talk short-term price action because by the time I upload this, I'm hoping that we get to the top or start making our way towards the top of this beautiful short-term ascending channel following the long-term breakout. So after we talk about the shorter term ascending channel, I do want to talk to you guys about the longer term. When things are moving so fast, you guys, when you're just printing cash, it's kind of hard to slow down and rationalize and keep a big picture view on things. But when you're talking about a trend as massive and as significant as the metaverse trend, it's very important to keep the fundamentals and the big picture in mind, okay? So we will talk medium to longer term price action, talk about how the rest of the month of November will fold out, at least through my lens. And yeah, I want to talk to you guys about upside price targets because I think a double-digit Mana is on the horizon, okay? So after Mana, we will close out the video talking Sandbox as well. Sandbox, although a little slow at the moment, definitely not keeping pace with Mana, is kind of doing what we've been expecting, right? We knew this game of catch-up. Not new, but again, just seeing how other assets in different asset classes react that are similar to Mana and Sand. They're acting exactly as I expected, okay? Riot and Mara is a great reference of that. So we will cover Sandbox as well. It's a great project in my opinion. I'm still very excited about that as well. I do hold some. So we'll cover Sandbox for all of you who feel the same way at the end of the video, okay? Those are the technicals. Of course, next to TradingView, we do have CoinMarketCap open to cover the 24-hour and 7-day price action. This chart actually just recycled about 45 minutes ago, so it's not looking crazy. It's not you can't see the excitement. Obviously on the chart you can, but not in the price action on the watch list. So that's why we have CoinMarketCap talk about the 24-hour price action, the 7-day price action. Mana is still up in the past 24 hours more than it is in the past 7 days, which is just goes to show you even further that we still have a long way to climb. And again, you guys, all my opinion, I'm speaking in a lot of absolutes, but I know a lot of you guys feel the same. That's why I'm speaking that way. So forgive me if it comes off that way, but you guys know how it goes. And we will talk market caps as well, because of course, when dictating fair value of an asset, market cap is arguably the most important factor. Okay, when determining, what is valuation in this marketplace, but at least we have a general idea of where things could go, okay? Mana, even now sitting at number 39, is at a $6 billion market cap. SHIB, I hate to throw SHIB under the bus, but that's just the reality of the markets right now. SHIB is still at a $28 billion market cap, so Mana could over 4x and still be worth less than SHIB. So just keep that in mind, all right? Again, not throwing SHIB under the bus, kind of am, but again, just to put things in perspective a little bit. So those are kind of the charting. Those are that's the number side of things that we're going to be discussing. In terms of fundamental catalysts, what do I think set this off? What do I think set this rally off? Of course, great technicals were in play. The bull flag, the two wave that we've been talking about for the past week or so is playing itself out. But as I say, you guys, sometimes the fundamentals have a weird way of playing into the technicals. And in this case, I do believe that this is the primary factor that really catalyzed the big, that sparked this rally that we're currently seeing in these metaverse crypto plays. And it is Gary Vee. If you know, you know. Gary Vee, I do consider him a mentor over my decade of entrepreneurship, had an interview that he just released in the past 24 hours with Mark Zuckerberg, the founder, CEO of Meta. Okay, so this is a great interview, you guys. Highly recommend you guys go watch this. But again, there's just so much hype around the metaverse, you guys. They talk about how early we are, and it's just, if you're involved in this space, if you're excited about plays like Decentraland, Sandbox, even some other plays that we're involved in the stock markets and whatnot, it's very important, in my opinion. And I do highly recommend you guys all go watch this. Hopefully after you watch this video, if you want to watch right now, that's perfectly fine. But go check out this video because it's two very competent individuals who are very just veterans of the space. And yeah, just go check it out, okay? So before we do dive into the charts, I do want to read for you guys the little excerpt I wrote on Mana. It's looking good as we record. I love that as we're recording, it's picking up a little bit. So let's hope by the end of this video, we start ripping. Anyway, before we dive into the charts, I do want to read for you guys the little excerpt I wrote on Mana in this morning's newsletter, just because my thoughts are more appropriately framed in this, and I'm not just rambling, okay? So, Decentraland, it's officially here, team. The second wave is upon us. I'm not exactly sure. Knew it was coming. I said this in the beginning. I'm not exactly sure what the catalyst for this breakout was, but I'm assuming it was Gary Vee's interview with Mark Zuckerberg. Again, go check that out. Link that right there. We don't need to cover that. We're still so early on this metaverse trend, guys. I keep saying it, but I want you to keep this at the top of mind. It can be tough to think rationally when an asset is ripping and you're printing cash. Always remember to slow down and remind yourself of the fundamentals. Eyes on the prize, baby. In terms of the technicals, we're keeping it short term today and hitting some 15-minute candles following the breakout of the bull flag that just occurred yesterday. We'll talk about all that as we dive into the charts. Currently on the lower end of a textbook ascending channel, we are still seeing that. Longer term, you know I believe Mana can see double digits in terms of profit taking. I'm playing it by feel. You know I'll keep you guys posted. Once again, little celebration here. Steak, sushi, and champagne was already in the plans for the weekend. Again, great week in the stock markets as well. But I might have to go back for the back-to-back, go for the hat trick. Why not? After the gains we saw this week. Weeks like this are earned, you guys. Remember that. Have a great weekend. Cheers. So, again, you guys, after a great week, trust me, I've been here before, and I've been on the opposite end of this many times before. Just reflect on the week. Reflect on what you did right, and never be afraid to celebrate. Treat your loved ones to a nice meal because you're printing, okay? So if you guys do want to follow, want to see some of my posts of steak and champagne, I'll definitely be storing that. Little shameless Instagram plug. Go check me out if you dabble in Instagram. If not, whatever. But if you do want one of these bad boys in your email inbox every single trading day during market hours, along with a complete breakdown of my entire personal portfolio. So not only how I'm playing Mana, but how I'm playing Bitcoin miners, how I'm playing crypto equities, how I'm playing a new face that I just introduced actually yesterday to the portfolio. That's a great play. That's one of the plays that I'm most excited about in the AR, VR, metaverse space that I see so much potential. And if you guys want to know what that is, I'll probably make a video on it next week. But if you guys want to know now, check out my complete portfolio daily newsletter. $15 a month, $40 every 3 months. Again, you get a complete breakdown on my portfolio. You get one of these bad boys, rationalizing my trades, throwing some real-time just analyses in here. Again, talked about that the AR, VR, metaverse play right above Decentraland. That was number 4. And yeah, I truly do feel like it's worth it. On top of those, you do get the Sunday Stock Watch, the private Sunday Stock Watch video just like this, but I make it private on YouTube and send out the private link via the newsletter. So if you guys want to check that out, I think it's super worth it. I'm super biased, but again, at times like these, I feel zero guilt shouting this out. So links down below. Once again, $15 a month, 40 every 3, completely up to you. But if not, no worries. One more thing of housekeeping, because I do truly feel like this is worth shouting out in a video like this, at times like this, at exciting times like this. Check out the Discord, you guys. The Discord looks great. This is what the Discord looks like. This is my announcement tab. Right after I record this video, I will hop into general like I do every single trading day at 2 p.m. Hawaii time. Stoked to talk to all my people. Shout out to all these guys. You know who you are. Great community here, you guys. A lot of these guys are smarter than I am, which I'm extremely proud of. It's like a proud parent. And yeah, you guys, if you want to join this, you can use code YouTube25 for $25 off exclusive access to this guy. Means a lot if you guys check that out as well. But again, I'm shouting this out. I obviously This is my business, but I do believe that this truly brings value. So completely up to you as always, but just wanted to give you guys this shout if you are interested. If not, once again, no worries at all. Let's dive into Mana on the chart. So Mana picking up a little bit, picking up some steam. But what I really love to see here with Mana is the volume. So as we zoom out a little bit, you can see how much volume has spiked since the capitulation. You guys know how the 2-wave goes. Saw that big Halloween rally. That was awesome. Posted the first video. Went great. Since then, we kind of fell off. A lot of the excitement died down. And we have been going sideways. But this capitulation, this sideways price action, again, leaves time for the diamonds, for the strong hands, for those with longer term fundamental conviction in this play and technical conviction. Because this is a textbook 2-wave, as we've been saying. What we've been expecting to happen is playing out before our eyes. So again, the technicals lined up, the fundamentals lined up, and as a trader, as an investor, that's pretty much all that matters. If the technicals are great, if the fundamentals are great, it'd be a foolish move not to capitalize on that trade, okay? So short term, again, we'll move out to the longer term, hit the 4 hours after this, but short term, beautiful ascending channel. If in the next, what time is it right now? So it's 2:50, almost 1500 so in 5 hours from right now, 7:50 Hawaii time, whenever that is for you guys. If you guys are watching this by then, and we start to make our way to test the top side of this beautiful ascending channel, that would take us to over $4. So let me know in the comments down below. By the time you're watching this, has Mana broken $5 or $4? I'm sorry, $5. Anything's possible. This weekend should be great, and just let me know when you happen to be watching this, what the price target or what the current value, of Mana is. You can let me know your price targets too. Double digits for me. Okay, so short term, $4. Hopefully by the time you guys are watching this, it's $4. But if not, it's okay, because again, we've broken out. Let's go to the 4 hours, and we'll close out this Mana rally, close out this Mana technical analysis with some price action. Let's get rid of all these graphics. We'll try to make it pretty for the intro. But again, you guys, this is like a textbook. This is a textbook bull flag, textbook 2-wave. Again, 2-wave bull flag, kind of two peas in the same pod. But parabolic move up, followed by a descending channel or just a downtrend with a strong base. So as you guys can see, the base of support is what made me especially bullish on Mana, and the fact that we would see this 2-wave play out. Okay, so strong base means that once we got to around the $2.40 level, no one really wanted to sell. That strong base, once we hit that floor, everyone was just buying. Okay, and we saw a lot of volume back here. There was crazy volume back here. Again, the volume is great because it brings attention to the asset. And now that we're in breakout mode, now that traders are getting in, a lot more people are aware of this. Again, this interview is bringing a lot of attention to the metaverse in general. Mana, Decentraland is the poster child of the metaverse in the cryptocurrency space. So it only makes sense that we're seeing crazy volume here. Even keep this volume in mind. It's my fat head here. Strong buy. You absolutely love to see that. You guys know the strong buy. Don't put a crazy amount of weight on the TradingView buy meter, or bull meter I call it. But when I see a strong buy, if I have conviction around something, that's just the cherry on top. But volume right now, it says 4 million. I cannot believe that's correct, maybe in this candle, but volume is still looking great, you guys. Average volume is super high, way higher than Sandbox's, which does give me a lot more conviction from a trading perspective around Mana as opposed to Sand. But again, the volume is still picking up here, definitely compared to what we've seen over the past week or so, and that's what we'd like to see. A technical breakout following more volume, following a parabolic rally just like 10 days ago. Everything is lining up, you guys, and when it comes to upside price targets, this is what I've been saying in every video, but I'll just repeat it one more time for you. The first rally we saw, the initial rally, which began back here, okay, the first initial parabolic pop, that first 4-hour candle where we went straight parabolic, went from 90 cents to kind of like 24 hour, or just like about a couple of days later from the initial pop, so like 2 days or something, whatever, went from 90 cents to $5. And I'm not going to consider that like the high. I'm going to be conservative here and use this base right here, okay? So not the absolute high at about $5, but that bounce, the bounce high, like the dead cat bounce, that was around $4.25. So from the base of that rally to the conservative high of $4.25 was about a 365% price increase. If we mirror that, if we take the base of this rally, just ballparking it, you guys, keep in mind, once we start ripping, we could go way higher than this. This is just a ballpark estimate, okay? So that's very important to make clear. 365%, if we replicate that rally as we break out of the second wave. Again, you guys, a lot of times the second wave isn't necessarily greater percentage-wise, but it looks bigger. Trust me, you guys, I played hype rallies. That's how I built the majority of my net worth, is playing these hype rallies and these parabolic emotional plays, which realistically, Mana, lot of long-term fundamental like value, but in the short term, this is the nature of the crypto markets, especially. This is emotion. This is raw emotion. This is speculation. This is hype. This is momentum. And you have to keep that in mind as you play these, because things can get real crazy real fast, okay? So if you just mirror this from the base of this rally, that would take Mana up to about $12.50. Now, double digits, again, when will I start taking profits? You got to hit the newsletter. You got to hit the portfolio. But I will keep you guys posted because, again, this is just a ballpark estimate. When things start ripping, things can start getting crazy. And again, the second wave is always more of a tsunami than the first wave, okay? So that's Mana. Let's close it out quickly with Sandbox. Sandbox looking good right now. Sandbox looking slightly different, but you can say the same. You can kind of see why my trading view has been tweaking out. If you guys watched yesterday's video, it was doing the same thing. So that worked out enough. So anyway, Sandbox is doing a similar thing right here. You can see parabolic rally right here, followed by kind of a break, not as volatile as Mana, but definitely printing a similar pattern, okay? Once again, kind of the Ethereum to the Bitcoin in the early days. So Mana printing a very similar, or Sandbox, I'm sorry, printing a very similar pattern to Mana. Big move up. Bubble pops a little bit. We're seeing a lot of sideways price action with a strong base. Again, that's the most important thing. Did break the technical downtrend right here. Now came up a little bit, came down, retested previous resistance as new support. And if Mana continues to rally, which you guys know I think it will, I think Sandbox will do the same. Maybe a little less volatility here, but you can see Sandbox's volume is significantly less than Mana's. Like their average volume is 11 mil when Mana was at like, what, 70 or something. So that's important to keep in mind as well. Again, volume in these markets, again, especially these hyper growth markets, is very important because what really matters is eyeballs. But Sandbox, they do have the SoftBank investment. They have that SoftBank round that was raised, and that's very good. That's a very good cosign. And the market cap is significantly smaller as well. So Sandbox is currently sitting at a market cap, again, Mana 6 bill. Sandbox is currently right here at about 2, so less than half the size of Mana. But from what I hear, a lot of people on the inside really like Sandbox as a platform. So Sandbox, again, has the SoftBank cosign. The market cap is significantly smaller. I still see a lot of potential for Sandbox over the short to medium term and long term as well, same as Mana. But right now, I'm going for the fastest horse in the race. And in my opinion, the fastest horse in the race is good old Decentraland. So we'll close out the video there, you guys. I hope you liked it. Again, if you're still watching, first of all, I appreciate you, but please subscribe. If you are not subscribed, give the video a like if you made it all the way through, and let me know down in the comments whatever you want to talk about. If you want to throw a champagne emoji and celebrate, if you want to talk to me about price targets, definitely let me know where Mana is at the time you are watching this video personally, because that's super interesting to me. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how this weekend plays out and how the rest of the month of November, the holiday season that is historically strong for the Waves fam, plays out as well. So again, I'll catch you guys downstairs in the comments. Have a great weekend, you guys. Until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.